people and Malcolm X and Dr. Martin Luther King for years, the national security agencies. Russia was the ones they has been trying to spy on, so they've been trying to use the frequency for military personnel to be able to handle it so that they can communicate without using the telephone because of tapping. They want to do mental telepathy instead of, yeah. So Russia has always been a part of it because they've always trying to get into the Russian Empire. So now Russia's using it too. So the next world war they claim is going to be the mental telepathy. You don't even have to tell somebody that a bomb is there. They could send people in there to put the bomb together and send you in there to ignite it, and you can get through security without no problem. Because that's what happened when they wanted to use me to assassinate President Obama and Michelle when I was in the inauguration in 2013, right before Ray died. I was sitting there on the bench, and this is just some of the story. This is not everything in detail. And this police officer came up to me and the girl that was sitting next to me because we were chosen as super volunteers, and we were on the benches because we were giving out hot pads to the Supreme Court justice family and other politicians. And when she came up to me, my anxiety started to go up like Ray's did when he was kicked out the squad car. My anxiety went up, and then it kept saying, grab the gun. So every time I looked at her gun, I kept saying, they trying to remind me of the time that they had used me as a weapon to try to kill my son. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, so I have to move. So I had to move up to a higher bench to get away from the female officer with the gun, just in case I try to grab it and just in case they trip my mind, like they have been, to forget all of that and try to shoot the Obamas, knowing that I couldn't because if the gun was on safety, then I would have gotten locked up and then I would have made the news and then that would have been the end of our land, the Gila cancer cells with me knowing that that's my family, as well as what happened to Ray, what really happened to Ray, and why it happened to Ray, and telling my story.
Wow, that's
And they also used it on my son and my daughter, used it on my son to be in a car accident. So they can buzz your head while you're driving, and you could be in a car accident, and that's what happened to my son, because they told me that too in the frequency. Yes.
Cornell has a question.
I know that for a fact with the Havana syndrome. That I know for a fact. If you're asking me that, I know that 100% for a fact. So, say that again. Because what it does to me, I don't know about everybody else, but I can tell Havana syndrome on different people when I do see them. How you control it is that it gives you scenarios in your head. So it gives you a scenario, like I say, go out and shoot the Obamas, and it's like shoot the Obamas, and then I look around and I see all these people and I see all these police officers, and the next thought I would have, I could go to jail, or I could really kill the Obamas, or I could miss the Obamas and shoot somebody across from them. You understand what I'm saying? So it gives you all these